What's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, September 14th, 2022, and it's time for this week's 2 Minutes with Jeff. So, yesterday, the August CPI number came out, and it was worse than what people expected. That kind of sent the market into a tailspin, basically. So, a lot of people were predicting that the CPI number, the inflation number, would be going down. We saw gas prices come down in the month of August. And if you remember, at the beginning of August, the number was actually lower than it was from July. And so people were kind of maybe thinking, hey, we're kind of got this thing stabilized, we're headed in the right direction. That wasn't the case. So it was a rough day yesterday in the stock market. This CPI report, this inflation number, was the last piece of data that's going to come out before the Fed has their meeting this month. And it's kind of, maybe people are thinking that the normal 75 basis points hike that they were going to do for the third consecutive month, maybe they throw around an idea to maybe raise it up a little bit more. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm not sure exactly what date then Jerome Powell is going to come out and speak on this, but it is going to be later this month. At least a minimum of 75 point basis hike, which that's what we were expecting. And this would have been the third consecutive month that they've raised the interest rates 75 basis points, and this is all to combat inflation. So what that means for real estate, it seems like the interest rates have kind of stabilized over the last couple weeks. But I think they're going to creep up a little bit here, just because of uncertainty and what's going on in the real estate market. And once Jerome comes out and announces minimum 75 basis point increase, I think we're going to see rates start to come up again. I put in the last video, or I'm sorry, my last newsletter, that Realtor.com had reported that they seem to think that interest rates are going to be around 4.5%. And if you remember my last 2 minutes with Jeff, it was the National Association of Realtors research that predicted it around 6%. We're only in September, so we don't know where we're going to end up. I have a feeling that it's going to be closer to the 6% number than it is the 4.5% number, just because I feel like we're headed in that direction. And yesterday with the CPI number was kind of people being a little bit optimistic, maybe kind of pumping the brakes a little bit. So that's what happened yesterday. Look for interest rates to kind of start creeping up a little bit. And that's really kind of the big news and the big updates going on right now in the real estate market. As far as listings, houses, I'm seeing a lot of stuff sitting on market a little bit longer, but the really nice stuff is still moving pretty quickly. So it's kind of, since I would say end of July, beginning of July through July, August, now in September, the nice houses are still selling. They're still selling, multiple offers, stuff like that. The houses that need a little bit of work, need some updates, maybe priced a little bit higher. We've talked about this ad nauseum, that those are the ones that are kind of sitting on the market. Those are the ones that buyers should be looking at. Those are the ones that buyers should be targeting, because not only are you very likely to be able to negotiate that price, you're most likely going to be able to get a good deal on that. I think the last deal we negotiated, we were able to get full seller concessions and under asking accepted offers. So buyers, I'm talking to you, this is great time to be out in the market. It's targeting these houses that have kind of been on the market more than a couple weeks. Those are the houses you guys should be looking at and saying, hey, I can paint this house, I can redo these floors, I can update this kitchen in a couple years. you're gonna find a good deal out there. So yeah, that's all I got. That's kind of the update. That's the big news. If you got any questions, please reach out to me. Feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that other fun stuff, as the kids say. I don't try to be a YouTuber influencer. I just try to do that for information purposes so that you guys can be a little bit more well informed. So until next time, peace out.